After Justin Bieber recently had a mental health crisis on stream while singing about a doomed relationship, the entire internet is now trying to figure out exactly who he was singing about in his song. One of those moments in which you hear a lyric, watch the way someone's voice cracks, and immediately realize that something more profound is going on is the one that you are experiencing. And for Justin, whose emotional life has been carefully examined for more than a decade, this was a completely different experience. Uncooked, without any filtering. To tell you the truth, it's pretty heartbreaking. A video that has recently surfaced shows Justin sitting in a studio that is dimly lit, and he is almost completely engulfed by the shadows. The spotlight and the emotional weight are all on Justin, despite the fact that his band is providing support and his producer is concentrating on him. He closes his eyes quietly. He has a firm grip on the microphone. After that, he suddenly begins singing lyrics that sound less like a performance and more like a confession. He does this without any prior advance warning. My heart is unable to bear it. My bones are unable to make it. I simply am unable to shake it. Right away, the pain that is in his voice is audible. You can almost feel the tension, the weight of everything he has been carrying, and the tension that he is carrying. As a result, it is not surprising that fans went absolutely crazy after the video was rediscovered on TikTok and X over the course of the past weekend. I mean, Justin wasn't just singing all the time, someone was crying. Unexpectedly, a straightforward Twitch broadcast on October 27th became one of the most talked about topics among celebrities during the course of the week. Because of the timing, the chaos was even worse. The Biebers have tied the knot with Hailey Bieber. The couple has a child. They have been putting up a fight against rumors of a split for years.
What is he doing now? Singing about someone he can't seem to forget on the internet?
It's no surprise that the internet went into a state of meltdown. Approximately 30 minutes were spent on the Twitch stream itself. It was just Justin in a dark room, freestyling emotional lyrics without any filter, and there was no promotion or planning involved in it. He made his way between melodies, and at one point he whispered so softly that the microphone could hardly pick up his voice. At a different point in time, he raised his voice, almost giving the impression that he was arguing with himself personally. Those lyrics had a spooky quality. My bedroom is hurting, and I don't know where to go without you. Why do I continue to stay here? Why don't I leave? When are we going to change? How am I going to continue to love you? The lines that you write when you're feeling good are not completely at random. When your heart is torn between the past and the present, these are the kinds of lines that you may find yourself writing. Following that, there was the line that caused social media to go into a frenzy, a reference to the age of 18. During the height of his relationship with Selena Gomez, Justin was a famously young teenager of 18 years old. Fans were able to make the connection right away, regardless of whether or not they wanted to. Because despite the fact that they have had their share of negative experiences, many people consider Justin and Selena to be one of the most iconic relationships of the 2010s. Therefore, whenever he sang anything that even came close to mentioning those years, people assumed that it had to be about her. However, there were some happy moments in the stream. The tone of Justin's voice changed after nearly 20 minutes of struggling with his emotions. All of a sudden, the lyrics took on a more upbeat tune. You are turning my hopes and dreams into reality.
If you were not here, what would I do?
If all of this were to disappear, my heart would turn to stone, the speaker said. Observing someone go through a full emotional cycle in real time was like watching someone go through confusion, pain, nostalgia, which was followed by commitment and possibly even gratitude, which only served to further confuse the admirers. The first half of the story was about who. Who exactly was the subject of the second half? It was at that point that the theories began to take on a life of their own. The idea that Justin was singing about Selena Gomez is the first major theory, and to tell you the truth, it is making the most noise. The mention of being 18 years old is brought up by fans. They point to allegations that he whispered Selena's name, which is a topic that is currently being discussed frame by frame across social media platform TikTok. They highlight the sheer emotional intensity that had a very sentimental-like feeling to it, mainly due to the fact that Justin and Selena were more than just a couple. They were a moment in cultural history. Between the years 2010 and 2018, there was a romance that was intermittent, departures made public, makeups for the open. The two of them have written songs about me. There are entire fandom wars. And despite the fact that Selena is now married to Blanco, there is still a portion of the internet that maintains the belief that Justin has never completely let go of her. A lot of people have expressed their opinions online. According to the words of one user, he even whispered Selena's name. He is so crazy about it. Someone else posed the following question. How is it that Justin Bieber singing, "I'm stuck in a relationship that's not you," and whispering Selena's name is not enough for his fans to stop defending him at this point? That being said, there is also the second theory, which is the one that a number of fans believe makes more sense, that there was absolutely no mention of Selena in Justin's song. His song was about Hailey at the time. There have been challenges in their marriage. In a public statement, Justin has admitted that. He has discussed experiencing difficulties, confusion, and emotional roadblocks. It has been brought to the attention of fans that the second half of the stream contained lyrics that were significantly more upbeat and grateful. These lyrics could very well be directed toward Hailey. The couple tied the knot in 2018, welcomed their son Jack in August 2024, and have been dealing with persistent rumors that they are no longer together. In the first half, he may have been venting about the difficulties he was experiencing in his marriage, and in the second half, he may have been attempting to regain his composure by recalling the connection they shared. The relationship between Justin and Hailey is, to put it mildly, a little bit complicated. They tied the knot only a few short months after Justin's first and final breakup with Selena. Furthermore, that timing will eternally be contentious for a great number of fans. Ever since they tied the knot in a courthouse, they have been subjected to a never-ending stream of rumors and speculation. Some people are claiming that Justin is not over Selena, according to those who said Hailey felt insecure. In some videos, there were people who said that Justin appeared to be checked out. In addition, fans have recently noticed that Justin was absent from the pre-birthday celebration that Hailey was attending, which has only served to add to the noise. The rumors of the couple's divorce continue to circulate despite the fact that they have repeatedly denied the rumors. During the release of his album, Swag, Justin even admitted to having marriage woes. Fans frequently quote this album whenever there is a new controversy. In other words, when this emotional stream reappeared, it added fuel to a fire that was already on fire.
But let's return to the things that we are actually aware of. It was on October 27th that the stream took place. A vulnerable, emotional, and inquisitive quality could be found in the lyrics. It is not a secret that Justin has been struggling with various aspects of his marriage. Several days ago, the video reappeared and quickly gained widespread attention, resulting in thousands of comments across re-uploads on TikTok, X, and Twitch. There is no doubt about any of that. What aspects are not verified? The question is whether he mumbled Selena's name. Whatever the case may be, the lyrics could be about either Selena or Hailey. If this is an accurate representation of the current state of his marriage, none of that stands as a fact. This is speculation, but it is speculation nonetheless. It is intense and passionate speculation. Keeping in mind that artists frequently write from the heart rather than from the literal truth is another important thing to keep in mind. Especially freestyling is a messy and expressive form of hairstyle. It has the potential to combine new feelings with old memories. It is possible for it to combine past heartbreak with current struggles. In addition, Justin has experienced a great deal of fame at the age of 15, a decade of public relationships, a marriage that has been scrutinized, struggles with mental health, and now becoming a father. It is possible that he is processing everything at the same time through a song called This. It is not necessarily the case that he is secretly wishing for someone else, or that he is planning to leave his marriage without telling anyone. However, there are times when emotional art is simply emotional art. Despite this, the moment had a significant impact on people, particularly due to the fact that neither Justin nor Hailey has commented on the viral video. Moreover, silence is always a source of speculation. It is believed by some that Justin is reluctant to make a comment. Some people believe that Hailey is intentionally ignoring it. Some people believe that the couple is hoping that it will go away. On the other hand, nothing ever turns out to be true online, especially when the name Selena Gomez is mentioned in the context.
Old debates such as the Selena era, the fan wars between Hailey and Selena, the question of whether Justin ever fully moved on from his first love, and the question of whether his marriage has been as stable as they want the world to believe, were all reignited as a result of this moment. Moreover, Selena's name continues to be dragged into every Bieber storyline, despite the fact that she is now married to Blanco and is leading an entirely different life. It is incredible that these stories never come to an end. Furthermore, there is an additional complicating factor. Justin was crying. This was not a showcase of any kind. No rehearsal was done for this. This was not a public relations strategy. Mid-feelings, mid-confusion, and mid-heartbreak were all characteristics of this man. What drew the attention of the internet was the rawness of the situation. It didn't smell or feel fake. It did not appear to be staged. It felt like I was listening in on someone's inner turmoil as it was being broadcast through a microphone. To answer the most important question, however, who was he singing about? To whom was he shedding tears? In his thoughts, who was it? Are you Selena? A. Hailey? Is it both? Nor do you? Another thing entirely, perhaps? Every person has a point of view. Also, everyone believes that they are correct. However, the reality is that Justin might be the only person who is aware of the situation. The time has come for you to weigh in. Selena or Hailey? What are your thoughts? Leave a comment below and let us know what you think. Additionally, if you want to ensure that you are keeping up with everything that is happening in the world of celebrity drama, scandals, and viral moments, you should make sure to subscribe. Staying connected requires that you follow celeb culture.